So if you're into insanely cheap penny stocks, you probably like taking risks. Well, today we're going to try to minimize that risk by looking at the top gainers over the last 52 weeks. These three OTC companies are gaining massively, and they're actually on the path to get off the OTC markets and into the Nasdaq. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, welcome back guys, thank you for joining me again. Of course, we're going to go in order from least gains to most gains. Starting out with our number 3 here, Regen BioPharma, their stock ticker is RGBP. Now, this is another biopharma stock that treats cancer, and analysts haven't even touched this one yet. All things considered, this penny stock has been making insane gains, and the potential for profit is obviously huge because their market cap is only around 73 million, effectively classifying it as a micro cap company with a share price of only 2 cents. The reason why it's only gained 40% this month, 2,500% in the last 3 months, and 20,000% in the course of a year. These guys have been making some slip-ups on their reporting, so if the company wants to break out past this point, they're gonna have to get rid of that SEC delinquent status, and then this could be a very serious contender as a biotech penny stock. Until then, keep it in mind, don't make this trade right now because it's very dangerous, but like we said a couple weeks ago, keep RGBP on your watch list because it is making some huge gains. Then moving on to our number 2 for today, this one's a little bit more solid. They're called Ascent Solar Technologies, their stock ticker is ASTI. Good news, this is another solar power penny stock that just went up after Joe Biden's election and saw a huge gain at the beginning of 2021 when the Biden administration announced a push for better infrastructure. Now, even though it's still up over 27,000% in the course of a year, it has corrected over 50% from this peak that we saw in February. The one thing that's making this a little bit different is that they specialize in solar power in remote locations, and they make solar power for aviation and space products. So like I said, they are on pink currents, and the company is actually worth about $500 million today. So if you want to check out a cool solar power stock, this is the company you need to be looking at, and it's also seeing a lot of gains today. I gotta get to our number 1 stock because it is absolutely running away in the early hours of the market. We're talking about 4 Cable TV International. Their stock ticker is CATV. This is another huge new player seeing massive gains, and it's the number 1 penny stock for today. They're up over 34,000% in the course of a year. They're on pink current, meaning that they are on their way to get listed on the Nasdaq if that's what they're going for, and if the company succeeds, because they're actually reporting their earnings and being a good company. And they've actually been verified at the end of 2020, so you can probably guess where this is going. This is another cannabis penny stock that people have been looking at since this bill was passed that expands on New York's legalization of medical marijuana use for adults. Since this is another microcap company in Conway, which is on the East Coast, South Carolina, so it's been getting very popular, and this penny stock is absolutely hot right now. Then if you want to stay up to date on opportunities like this directly when they come up, be sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.